Hey, how's it going? I got my Yamaha TRB-6P here, 6-string bass. It's been my workhorse bass for about 10 years now. I love this thing. It's done me good forever. You know, it's got a great sound to it. I love the piezo pickups in it, the magnetics. It's got a lot of modifications to it. As you can see, it's got a little Velcro here to add some stuff onto it when I play. But the biggest and the most recent thing was Bluetooth. I added Bluetooth to it. A lot of people ask me why. Reason was because I needed it. I was doing a lot of rehearsals where we were using backing tracks or referencing tracks, and you know, we'd be trying to plug the phones into the mixer. People would forget the chords, or you just, you know, you get chords go bad from getting thrown around, rolled up wrong, all that good stuff. So I put Bluetooth in the bass, so I can go with my iPhone, my iPad, wherever I wanted, connected to it. It just streams the signal straight through my normal 1/4 inch that I got in the bass. So I have the signals mixed in together at the input jack, but they're also separate. Meaning Bluetooth has its own volume from the Bluetooth device. My bass has its own volume and EQ section just like a normal bass. I have a kill switch on my bass to cut the audio. So when I'm using my iPad or my iPhone, like if I'm doing a lot of synth bass stuff on it and I don't want any vibrations from my strings, I can just kill the bass. I don't have to, you know, worry about changing my volume or anything like that. Just kill the bass, do everything off Bluetooth, and then turn the bass back on when I need it. So this is just basic kill switch. Real simple. The controls for the Bluetooth, all I have on the bass are an on-off switch. So it's just a momentary switch you have to push and hold down to turn the Bluetooth on and off. The reason I did it where you had to push and hold was to make sure you don't accidentally turn it on when you're playing. If you're really digging at it, you don't want to turn on Bluetooth in the middle of it because it makes a sound. Push and hold. There's the sound that the Bluetooth is active. Then once you connect to the Bluetooth, it makes that sound. And you definitely don't want that going on in the middle of a gig when you don't need it to be happening. You know, I usually turn it on either before the gig, or if I'm in the middle of a set, I just mute my amp, turn it on, do it that way. So let me go through it. It shows up as a regular Bluetooth device right there, showing up as NAB 200 or 4002, that's what it shows up as. If I go to, I mostly use Animoog. I use Sample Tank, GarageBand. I've used Launchpad. You know, any app you have on your iPad or iPhone should be able to stream Bluetooth audio. So I've never had any problems with anything so far. You know, I keep the signals pretty even. It's really easy to control. If I need more, you know, have too much, I just turn it down on the iPad. The last song I was using it for, that Iggy Azalea tune, you know, it's got such a cool bass line, but if you do it on the bass, it's not bad, but it sounds so much better when you got a synth aspect to it. And usually I have these running through, the Bluetooth also runs through my effects chain, so I can put all my envelope filters, compressors, everything else that I use on my bass on the Bluetooth signal. And that's what I usually use with this, put it through my envelope filter to do the bass line. And as you can see, there's not a lot of latency. I've never had anything where there's any issues with it. You push it, it's velocity sensitive. You know, Animoog is a great app. You know, you can really dial in some bass sounds on it, but pretty fast. To charge the Bluetooth, it's really simple. I put in a micro USB port on the back. It takes about 20 to 30 minutes to give it a full charge, the lithium-ion battery. The charge usually lasts me about a week with normal use. You know, an hour here, 20 minutes there, 30 minutes there. You know, I usually only have to charge it an hour charge it once a week. The only thing I have left to do is I'm just going to reroute the indication LEDs, so I know when it's charging, when the battery's low, when the connection is when it's connected, when it's on, stuff like that, just so I have visual as well as audio confirmation. But it comes in handy, you know, especially at rehearsals, or you know, if you're doing your practice routine and you want to have a metronome, but you don't want to have it just clicking off to the side. For me, I like having all my signal come out of the same source. It makes it a little easier for me. So I can have my drum machine going. It goes straight through the bass amp with my bass. You know, everything sounds more connected, makes me feel more connected to the music. So yeah, that's it. Bluetooth in the bass. You turn it off, same thing, hold it down. Makes a little pop that you disconnected. I've never had it. It's not a loud pop. Not enough to where, you know, I need to turn down my amp or anything like that. But yeah, if you have any questions, just, you know, send me a message. Find me on YouTube, Bass Bronson, or Facebook. You know, I'm everywhere. So yeah, hope you enjoyed.